Hello students, in previous video we have seen what is producing and storing food, that how a farmer is producing and storing food, and there are certain steps to be taken to produce a kind of food or a kind of crop. So we have seen already that ploughing, first step of growing crop, and second step, that is improving fertility. These two steps we have finished. Now we will move on to the third step. Now, third step of the done by the farmer is sowing seed. Seeds are sown after the soil is prepared. Means after ploughing, the soil is prepared for sowing the seed. However, the farmers are ploughing their fields either through tractors or through by hands using some mechanical instruments. Then seeds can be scattered over the field by hand. There are two ways. Either with the help of tractors they can spread the seed, or with the help of hand they can spread the seeds into their fields. They can also sow seed with the help of a seed drill. Here this machine is known as seed drill. It will do a drill into the ground and put the particular seed into the ground. It will automatically plant, or it will automatically show, you see how many seeds it can sow in one time: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. So 13 seeds it can sow in one time, but farmer can sow by hand. One time it can sow only one seed. Now they can also sow the seeds with the help of seed drill. That this machine is seed drill. Seed drills are attached to the ploughs. They have funnel shaped bowl joined to many tubes. Here you can see this is funnel, like strainer through which we are pouring the tea. That strainer is having upside mouth open is very big, and downside it is very short or narrow. So in similar way these funnels are there. Upside the mouth is very big and downside it is narrow, and here is a drill fixed which will drill into the ground and put a particular space, and from here one seed will go down and it will be sown in the field. Then as the plough digs the field, the seeds drop. The seeds drill into the furrows, long shallow cuts made by the plough. Furrow means what? This drill is doing a drill, or you can say a kind of narrow shaped. So what this is known as, this narrow shape space is known as furrows, long and shallow cuts. So this is known as furrow. So one particular seed is put into this furrows, that is long and shallow cuts made by the plough. In this way sowing seed is taking place. If the farmer is of low category, or he is not too much rich, so he will do it by hands and use small kinds of machine. If the farmers are too rich, they can use machine. So at a time, in small interval of time, they can use machine like this type, and he can also save the time, and in one time he can sow so many seeds. Now the fourth step, that is irrigation. First step we have ploughed the field, then second we have improved the fertility by adding the manure or fertile, then third step we have sown the seed. Now fourth step is irrigation. Irrigation means watering the crop, or you can say watering the crop is called irrigation. We have sown the seed, now it needs water. If you have seen in previous classes, if you have studied about plant or studied about seed, so you have seen that some conditions are there to grow a seed into a plant, that it needs soil, it needs sunlight, it needs water also. So here sunlight it is getting, it is in the soil. Now third thing we have to do, that is irrigation. So watering the plant is called irrigation. Nature irrigates crop field by bringing rain. See naturally how nature is irrigating the crops. It is irrigating by the rain, because in nature only rain is there which can irrigate the crop. But often that is not enough. Rainwater is not enough. So that's why what we are doing, we use water from the rivers, lakes, ponds to irrigate our crops, so that our crop can grow well and it will not damage. The water is carried to the field by the canals or by the pipes. It's the water from the particular place or particular river or particular pond. It is carried with the help of motors to the particular field, so that this water can be given to the particular crop and our crop will not damage and it will not dry. The water is carried by the fields with the help of canals or by the pipes. It can be done with the help of pipes also. It can be done by the canals also. We also use groundwater drawn out with the help of tube wells for irrigation. This is a kind of tube well. What this tube well is doing, this tube well is, in this tube well a heavy motor is fitted. This heavy motor brings up the groundwater and collect this water nearby area, and this water is reaches to the particular crop. Farmers are taking this water from the tube wells and putting this water into their crops so that their crop can maintain the moisture. We also use groundwater drawn out from the help of tube wells. Now there are many ways to irrigate the crops. Water can be allowed to run freely through the fields, or it can be made to drip slowly through holes in pipe. You will learn about different methods of irrigation later. So we can irrigate, or the farmers can irrigate, means they can give water in different ways, either through tube well or through river or through canals, all these ways. But there are some other ways also, as you can see in this diagram. To save the water or to not to waste the water, what they are using the pipe for irrigation. So what will happen through this pipe, if you see in this diagram, the water which we are giving is coming to the nearby plant only. It is not going to the extra soil. The water is not reaching to the extra soil part. The with the help of pipe, the water is only going inside this plant, near this plant. It is not going here and there too much, so that we can stop wastage of water and particular plant can get sufficient amount of water so that it can grow well in dry areas also. This pipe irrigation method is applied in dry area like Rajasthan, so that there will not be too much wastage of water. Through the pipe, the water will go to the particular plant only. In this video, only this much. Next step we will see in next video. Thank you for watching the video.